Well, we're down at Hango Hill, and of course a very important day is the 2nd of January, and even more so, Mark, because it's the 350th anniversary of this event you're covering today for the death of Illiam Dhone.
That's correct, yes. I mean, it's just a number, but it is, these numbers do have significance in our minds. So, and it's also, apart from the 350th anniversary of his execution, it's 50 years now that since the inception of this commemoration, and 50 years of Mecvan and the Manx Nationalist Party, of which I'm also an officer.
Okay. Well, I mean, in the past we've covered you, and you've been fairly controversial, and we're going to put online both your speech, which is in English this year, and also the Manx one. Are you going to be harsh this time?
I don't go out to savage people for the sake of it. Everybody has their points of view and agendas, etc., etc. However, this is a day when we as nationalists do consider it legitimate to really express ourselves. And yes, there is criticism of the current administration and relating to other events of the past year.
Okay, well, so you can see this online at MTTV. What did you make to the book that came out this year about the man himself?
I have to be absolutely honest and say I've only read the conclusion part. But having said that, I've never seen the fact that he could not be interpreted as committing treason so succinctly put. So I apologise in advance to Jennifer not having read the whole thing, but certainly the conclusions part, which is for the likes of us the real bones of the matter. Although she doesn't come down hard, yes, oh yeah, Illiam Dhone, good man. The fact that he did not commit any treason is very succinctly put.
Well, this event today, as you said, has been gathering momentum. Each time I've been to it, it's gathered more support. And do you think this is the way the Isle of Man is going to go? There's going to be more calls for independence?
I would certainly hope so. We've had quite a lot of people criticising the UK's activities in terms of the reciprocal health agreement and whatnot. Now, we have to remember that this reciprocal agreements is something that we have entered into of our own accord, and the UK was perfectly entitled to, with sufficient notice, terminate that, and we shouldn't just ride on the apron strings of the UK. We've had now 10 years of unprecedented growth, which we knew was going to come to the end. The Celtic Tiger of Ireland. This was all on the slate. It was going to happen, and we've become too easy in our attitudes towards economic security. Similar with the VAT agreement, you can't actually blame the UK when its own coffers are getting depleted for saying, well, when the Isle of Man was just a big farm, it didn't matter if there was a bit of VAT overpaid to him. It's a different matter now. We're talking millions of pounds. So I'm not actually going to have to go with the UK about that one.
Okay, but do you see us ever in your lifetime being an independent country?
Well, if you'd have said to somebody in 1914, will Ireland ever see independence? Overwhelmingly, the people would have said, I don't think so in my lifetime. Within 50 years, it had gone through the Dominion status through to full independence. So, never say never.